YouTube, what's going on? Mike from LA1 here with your review of the Madison Square Garden house show. Live from Madison Square Garden. Review from at Madison Square Garden. For those people who unsubscribe for the network, this is one of those shows you could potentially skip. But the one on next Wednesday, you better subscribe just for the NXT TakeOver, which I will talk about that, like I said in my quick update. And this might be the last event without Skype guests, so potentially, that is. Alright, let's talk about it. I took some big notes here. This took place at the world's most famous arena. First match was surprisingly a tag match, which was originally built for 2 singles matches, so I'm guessing they combined them into one here. So it was Rusev teaming with Sheamus versus Randy Orton and Dolph Ziggler. This match was a standard house show tag match, but this match was actually kind of solid. But the ending, I was actually kind of impressed with this one. Dolph hit him with the super kick, hit him for the RKO. This match lasted as Randy Orton and Dolph, as Orton and Ziggler win in an 8-minute and 40-second match. After the match, Rusev screamed at Sheamus, calling him stupid, and he said he's useless than Lana. And then Sheamus hits him with a pro kick, which a lot of people thought it was going to be a face turn, but nope, I guess he kicked it for the hell of it. And then we have a backstage segment with Corporate Kane saying he's running the show, and if the Demon King comes after Rollins, he will limp down, but you get the idea. Next we got Stardust versus Neville. The match itself, again, was pretty standard for a house show, except there was a comedy segment with Stardust putting on Neville's cape. And it looked like he was going to go for the Red Arrow. That didn't work. And Stardust came back, as Neville came back, hits him with an actual Red Arrow and wins as he beats Stardust in a 7-minute and 25-second match. Next we got, another Paul backstage statement, this time with Paul Heyman. He compares Big Show to the Boston Celtics, and he promises to make Madison Square Garden the City Hall of Suplex City, which was a terrific backstage segment. Now this tag match is really confusing. Team Bella versus Team PCB. This match, I myself was confused by this. It's like the fact that Paige got together with Becky Lynch and Charlotte. This match was pretty solid, but once again, this shows how much the Bellas are terrible. Hey, but at least they have talent, and unlike a certain someone, Eva Marie. Okay. But then it was actually Charlotte was cleaning house with a spear to Nikki, but right as she was about to go for the figure 8, Paige tags herself in. I said Paige taps. Oops. I am. The argument lets Alicia take over with a Northern Lights suplex, and I think that's Blue Pants' finisher in another promotion, if I do say myself. But then, when the confusing part came in is that once Paige tries to go for a tag, Becky Lynch and Charlotte drop to the floor. Then Nikki hits her with a rack attack, and that ends this 8 minutes and 24-second match. And then Paige got on the mic saying how she can't believe her friend would stab her in the back. Blah 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 blah. Next we got the Intercontinental title match between Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. This was, this is the only original match on this card. As Jericho was challenging, as he welcomes us to his 25th anniversary of his first match in the business, where he wrestled Lance Storm, who was in the crowd. He looks great. Hopefully he'll get in the Hall of Fame. And that's just me being serious for a minute. For the old school fans, you see what I did there? And he wrestled him in a 10-minute Broadway, which was a tie, in a small town of Alberta in front of 50 people. And they made a shirt for him, I think, in that one. As Kevin Owens came out, and he started really quickly. And Kevin was really good. He's saying he wished him a happy anniversary before punching him in the face. And they actually ignored the fact he was at Night of Champions a few weeks ago. I mean, for God's sake, why did you do that? Why did they ignore that? And the thing that made me cringing is that good old JBL. I hope I'm not saying this because I'm hoping I get blocked by him, but I honestly doubt he's going to do it because I'm a nice guy. JBL says Jericho was an unproven talent until he beat Rock and Austin in the same night, which for those of you who don't know, if you have the network, watch Vengeance 2001. But right after he said that comment, Jericho came back with a missile dropkick and an enziguri for a 2 count. The pop-up power bomb and the codebreaker are countered, and he hits a package pile driver slam for another 2 count. Things got really interesting as he tried to go for a pack-up power bomb. Missed it. Chris Jericho hit the codebreaker, but he grabbed the rope. Kevin came back with a super kick. Went for another walls attempt. He poked the eyes. Deja vu. As Kevin Owens retained with a small package. At 8 minutes and 34 seconds. Very good match. And oh boy, here we have the second shortest match of the card. This was for the Tag Team Championships. The Dudleys taking on the New Day. This match itself was alright for what it was. Hold on, let me see how long we're doing. Okay. New Day came out saying that this was the never-ending retirement tour for the Dudleys with all the references in the 90s and the glasses with no lenses. On top of that, they put a good man like Xavier through a perfectly good table. The match itself was pretty good for what it was. Xavier did some nice tromboning. But the thing that pissed me off was the ending. This was if you saw Night of Champions and you saw this match, yeah, it happened again. Dudleys win again via DQ, but post-match wise, New Day sets up a table, but Bubba breaks up the midnight hour, leaving Woods busy playing taps, and he took a 3D through the table. So, which means at Hell in a Cell, we may have another time. Hopefully, this will lead to a title chase. Hopefully it's a tables match. Please let this be a tables match. Next, we got the match. This whole special was built around Brock Lesnar versus Humpty Dumpty, the Big Show. This was the shortest match of the card for an obvious reason. Huge ovation for for a good reason. This match itself was actually really good. Brock, when the fans started chanting, Brock smiled when the crowd chanted for Suplex City. But then, right as Brock went for his first suplex, Big Show hits the chokeslam and Brock no-sold the hell out of it. And I think Big Show actually got some offense in this. He can't hold him up, but he hit him 4 suplexes, 3 suplexes, tried to go for an F5, but it turned into an AA, a Firemax carry to a slam. But then he went for a 4 German, and then he hit the F5, and this ended at 4. This match as Brock Lesnar beats him in 4 minutes and 5 seconds. But he wasn't done. He called Brock back in. Said that was fine with him because he hit a belly-to-belly suplex. So technically there's 5, but it's not, this doesn't count. And he gave him a second F5 for a good measure. The fans were going na-na-na-na, and for some reason Eden said let's hear it for him. And the thing that piqued my interest here, and I think everyone should agree here, that the announcers hinted that this may be Big Show's last match. If that is the case, it looks like those people chanting "Please retire" is gonna go through, but I think they're just playing that. They're probably messing with us. Next we got the main event, and this is the match of the night. Seth Rollins versus John Cena for the U.S. title. This match itself was actually really good. This match was just as good as the one at Night of Champions. This was back and forth. Both guys was going back and forth. See, but the thing was the ending. I actually was like, okay, I'm okay with this because he built up the Hell in a Cell match. Seth Rollins rolled out again, and he hit Cena with a low blow. I was thinking, oh, if he's gonna win this right now from John Cena, because he's gonna take some time off for some personal reasons. But there's been rumors that Cena's going part-time, so I want to know what you guys think. Tell me in the comment section below. Is John Cena going part-time best for business? And if so, who should be the next full-time face of the company? But after that low blow, here comes Kane, the big red machine, not Corporate Kane. For some reason, that keeps Seth from climbing down until Kane was right underneath him, leaving him to miss the splash. Cena wins, LOL. And the match ended. The match lasted 22 minutes and 43 seconds. But after the match, Seth Rollins got a choke slam and a tombstone to end the show. Overall, the show was meh. This is the one that you should skip. But boy, the next show I'm talking about, this is probably a can't miss. Good night, guys.